Yo, what up? How you guys doing out there today? This is your boy Roto Beast. I'm here to present you my NBA core plays for Monday, March 2nd. If you're new to this channel, please make sure and click the subscribe button below so you can watch all of our NBA, NFL, and MLB videos. If you haven't come and checked out our website here at DFSCheatSheet.com, you're absolutely missing out. We have all the tools to help you compete with the pros day in and day out, including a complete optimizer, tons of content, daily FanDuel and DraftKings cash lineups. Hey, we're truly a one-stop shop for all your DFS needs. So make sure to come check out the site here at dfscheatsheet.com. So we got a solid little 7-game slate today. Definitely think it's going to be a pretty fun slate to play today. Some good games to watch or some good games for fantasy relevancy. So let's jump into this core play. First thing first, we'll start at point guard. I think that a guy that I'm really liking today that I'm going to be looking to get a bunch of exposure to is Alfred Payton at 6,300. This is an up-tempo game going against a Houston Rockets team that likes to run and gun. They get up and down the floor. Payton didn't play the last time that these two teams played, but Payton is one of those guys who that suits his game very well. Run and gun up and down the floor. So I think this is a good spot for him. I think this game is going to be a very high scoring game. And at 6,300, I definitely think that Alfred Payton could get us 5 to 6x with no problem. So he's going to be the first guy that I'm looking at. Then I'm going to stay in this game on the flip side of things. New York, they're a young team. They don't play very much defense. So I think you could look at James Harden. The price tag is down a little bit at 10.8. For value, you need about 53. He's averaging 57 on the season. I just think he gives you a really solid floor. And the last time he played them, a couple of games ago, he got you 58 fantasy points. He had a really good game. So I expect a very similar game today, and I think that Harden is a really good guy to look at. Then we're going to go with the value guy, a guy that I'm looking at. I'm going to be looking at Kyle Anderson. I like Kyle Anderson a lot. For Memphis, going against Atlanta, a young team. Kyle Anderson is one of those guys who he's a really good defensive player, and he's always going to get you 1 or 2 steals. What I really like about him, though, is he's playing. This is an up-tempo game that suits his style as well. 2 straight games of 33, 31 minutes. The guy's going to play a bunch of minutes against a young Atlanta team. It's going to be a high-scoring game. I definitely like him in this spot. For value, we need about 22, and he's averaging on the season about 18. But he's really been starting to get back in the rotation lately compared to earlier in the year. So I think that 4,300 is a pretty good spot and a good value play for Kyle Anderson. Next, I'm going to go to the power forward position, a guy that I'm looking at. We know that, Tristan Thompson's out, Drummond is out. I'm going to be looking. It's another value play. I mean, you can look at Larry Nance at 4,900. The guy, when he gets minutes, he produces. He's shown us some definite upside games as of late. He's going to play around 30 minutes today, and I definitely think he can get a 6x on this price tag, which is about 30 value. He should get the start. He should get the run. As long as he stays out of foul trouble, I think he'll be all right, and I think he's a really good value play on today's slate. So just before I get into my last one, I just kind of want to sum it up so you guys make sure you guys know where I'm at. I like Payton at shooting guard. At power point guard. I like Harden at shooting guard. Small forward, I went with Kyle Anderson. I just think he's a good value play on the slate. He's getting a bunch of run, and it's a pretty good matchup going against a young Atlanta team. And then the other guy that I was talking about, was Larry Nance. I think that Larry Nance is a pretty good spot here. I'm at only 4,900, and with those 4 guys, it gives you 67, almost 6,800. So you got a lot to play with. You can pay up. At multiple spots. I think today at least 2 spots I think that you could pay up on and feel pretty comfortable with it. So the last guy I'm gonna go with, this guy, I don't know. To me, he's borderline GPP, borderline cash. It's a really, really good spot for him. I'm just gonna stick with my pick, and I'm gonna go with Jonas Valanciunas. I like him in this spot going against Atlanta, who doesn't have a real center in that lineup. I think this is a spot where he can definitely eat. We need 35 for value. He's averaging 33 on the season. And what I really like about Jonas Valanciunas compared to, any other season or even earlier in this year is he's had back-to-back games of 30 and 32 minutes. If he's going to play around 30 minutes, man, the guy's definitely going to produce. He's had a couple massive games in a row, back-to-back games of at least 20 rebounds. And then we talk about Atlanta, who doesn't have a real center. I think this is a game where Jonas Valanciunas is going to have a third straight really, really good game. I really like him in this spot. So I think this is a really good core to kind of get you started. and you have almost 6,700 to play with, so you can even balance this out a little bit, pay up at another spot. There's a lot of things that you can do with this core. So I think this is a really good start to your day. If you guys want a more in-depth analysis on today's slate, make sure to check out the site, dfscheatsheet.com. A lot of good stuff out there right now. And hey, good luck on your guys' contest, all right? Peace out.